Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vishwas Saital. I hope you all are doing fine. Let's solve today's problem for Geek for Geek. Before that, thank you for 500 subscribers. You guys are great. So let's solve this problem for today. So counting number of free cell. Okay. Uh, so it comes under easy category. So the problem is saying given an matrix size n into n and integer k. Initially, the matrix contain only 0. Okay. You are given k task and for each task you are given two coordinate. So what are the coordinate? That is column, row and column. Okay. That is row and column. You have asked each task sequentially in a given order. Perform each task. Okay. For each task you have to put one in all the rows and all the cth column. So we will be given here rows and a column value, and what we have to do, we have to put all the one in that row and all one in that column. Okay. After each task you have to calculate the number of zero present in the matrix and return it. Okay. So let's solve this problem. Here we are given here n equal to 3. So what we have to do, we have to create a matrix n into n. Okay. So what we'll do, we will create a matrix here which will contain only 0. Okay. Which will contain only 0. So what we'll do, we will create matrix here 0 comma 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. What we did, we created a matrix from 3 comma 3. We created a matrix 3 into 3. Now we will denote the number 1 2 3. What is this? This is column. 1 2 3. What is this? This is row. Okay. So now what they told us, they told us here you have to perform a task sequentially in each or given order. For each task you have to put one in all the row cell and all the cth row column cell. Okay. So what is this? This is row, and what is this? This is column. So now what we have to do, we have to put one, whatever the rows number is there, we have to go and put one there. So first what we'll do, we will rub this guy, and now what we have to do, first we'll do for row, we'll go and put one in the all the this one second row. Okay. After that, what is the column here? Column is also what to. So what we'll do, we'll rub this guy and put one here, one. Okay. So now what they told, after performing this task, what they told, we have to return how many numbers of 0 present in the matrix task. So how many zeros are present here? 1 2 3 and 4. So what we will do, we will say output as 4. Okay. So what is the second task here? Second task will be denoted 2 is denoted as column and 3 is denoted as C. So 2 is already done, 1 is already put, so no need to do it again. So but for 3 they are still 0 here. So now what we'll do, we will rub this full column, and what we'll do, we will put 1 1 and 1, and now we'll see how many zeros are there. So we have performed this task, and now I have to see how many zeros are there. So we totally have 1 and 2. So the output will be here 2. So we have finished with 2 tasks. Now what is this? This is the last task here. This is row and this is column. So we will go and see for row. So we have 0 here. So what we'll do? We will rub this guy and we will place everyone as 1. Okay. And what is the column here? Column is here 2, which is already 1 1 1. So no need to do it. Now what we have to do? We have to find how many zeros are there. Here we have only 1 zeros. Do we get output as 4 to 1? We are getting output as 4 to 1. Okay. So this is like we understand the problem. So now we will have approach. How we can approach this problem. So now what I am doing here, I will create a 2 arrays. What are the name of the array? The name of the array will be row and column. Okay. And you will say what is the size of this? So I will say the size will be equal to what is the size of a matrix plus 1. So why plus 1 you are asking? See here. So the task start from 2 till 3. So the number of matrix here is 3. But if I create an row here, it will start from 0, 1 and 2. But I want 3 also. So what I will do, that for that reason I will say n plus 1. And here I will ignore this guy. What I will do, I will ignore this guy and I will play with 1, 2, 3 only. Okay. Same thing we'll do for column. Same thing we will do for a column here. I will make it more cleaner. So what we'll do, we will create a row starting from 0, 0, 0, 0, and this is 1, 2, sorry, not 1, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and same thing for column here, we'll do 0, 0, 0, 0, and here 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now what we have to do, we have to ignore 0. We have to ignore 0. No need to work on 0. Okay. Now what we'll do here, we will go and see what are the tasks here. This is row and this is column. So what I will do, I will say in wherever the 2 is there, change the value to 1. Wherever 2 is there, here if there's already 0 here, then go and change the value to 1. So what I will do, I will rub the column here, I will make it smaller, and I will say change the value to 1. Okay, same thing I will do for column. So I will go and rub this guy and put here 1. Okay, so now the formula here, answer. Okay, now how many elements are there in this matrix? So I can say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 matrix, which is also equal to, we have 9 variables here. We have, I will rub this guy. We have 9 here. I can also say here 3 into 3, and I can also say here n into n. Okay, so n into n elements are there. Okay, now I have to say how many ones are there here in row. How many ones are there? We have in row how many ones. So I will have a variable called, so I will rub this guy and make it down, answer equal to n into n. Okay, so totally how many variables we have. Now we have to reduce whoever has 1. So in how many ones are there in the row? Only 1 are there, so we will place 1. And how many columns are there in the row? Obviously 1. Okay, so now I will say here, let's see this example. We created an example and we will go initially for task 1. When we finish the task 1, okay, we will search for this guy only. So how the matrix was looking here, the matrix was looking like this. Change it to blue, 0, 0 and 0. The matrix was looking like this. So now what I have to ignore, I have to ignore this full row and this full row. Okay, this full row and this one full column. So I can say how many ones are there here, 1, 2 and 3. And how many rows are there here, 1, 2 and 3. So basically I can say here 3 times, how I can say here this, how many times are there? They are 3 times, and this is also 3 times. And I can formulate this formula. I can rule out 3 as a common here, and I can say 1 into 1. And I can also say this as and into 1 C plus 1 R. So now what you will do, I have to cut how many ones are there. So here what I will do, I will put this formula here, and how many are there here? 1 R plus 1 column. So now this will be equal to how much here? This will be equal to 9. 3 into 3 here 9, and here 3 into 1 will be plus 1. This is plus, sorry, this is plus. So 1 plus 1 will be equal to how much? 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2. So 2 into 3 is how much? It is 6. So 9 minus 3, how much it will become? It will be 3. So but we have here 4, right? So why we are making mistake? We are making mistake here. We are also adding a common element. We are also adding a common element. To remove the common element, so what we can do here, we can say here plus, do one thing, 1 r into 1 c. So now what do you have to do? What is 1 and 1 r and 1 c, which is equal to 1 1. So what I have to do? I have to say 1 into 9 minus 6 plus 1 into 1, which will be equal to 4, and we are getting 4 here. And we'll do for same thing for 2 and 3, and here first 2 is already updated. Now what we have to do? We have to go and update for 3 here. We'll go and update for 3, and we'll put here 1. Okay, we'll put here 1. And now how many how many ones are there in the row? We have only 1, so this is okay. And how many columns columns has 1, which has 2? Now I have to go and remodify this and put it here 2. So same thing we will do here. So 1 plus here here the equation will be 3 into 1 plus 2, which is equal to how much? Which is equal to 9, which is equal to 9. So at last what we have to do? We have to multiply these 2 and we have to add it. So 1 into 2 is how much? Which is 2. We will go add, this is minus, cut and plus 2. We are getting 2. And same thing will for this operation. We have 3 and 2. So what we have to do? We have to go and update the 3 here to 1. And how many ones are there in the row? We have almost 2. We'll go and update 2. And for column, how many 2's are there? Obviously 2. So here the operation will be looking like n into 4. And so what is n here? N is here 3. 3 into 4 is how much? 12. So 9 minus 12 is how much? Minus 4. And here 2 minus 3. And here 2 into 2 is how much? 4. So I will do plus 4. So plus 4 minus 3 will be equal to 1. So do we get the same as output here? We are getting 4 to 1, and here also we are getting 4 to 1. So I can say this approach is valid. So let's code this approach. Okay, let's code this approach. Now first what I have to do? First what I did here, I created for row and column. Let's do that. Int row equal to, this is an array, so new int, and what is the size here? N plus 1. Okay, first what I will do, I will remove the capital. I hate capital here. Okay, after that what I have to do? I have to create a for column. Same thing, new int and plus 1. After that I have to give an output also. I will create long array here because they wanted long here. Long array, new long, and what will be the size of this? How many operation we do, that is the size of this. It will be equal to k. Okay, after that what we have to do? We have to iterate to the array. Before that I have to have a note of how many ones are there and how many columns are there. So I will say int 1 row will be equal to 0, int 1 column will be equal to 0. Okay, after that what you have to do? We have to iterate to the array. For int I equal to 0, I is less than how many times we have to iterate? We have to iterate k times, operation times. Okay, I plus plus, and now I have to take out the row. So what are the, how can we take out the row? So what I will do here, int r equal to, so here obviously we took here 2 here, this is 2, and this is, what is the index here? Index is 0 and index is 1. So what I will do? I will say array of I 0 take that index and see if it is already 0 here, then do operation here. If it is all no, if it is not 0, then don't do anything. Okay, so I will see if row of r is equal to 0, then do one thing, change the value to 1, change the value to 1, change the value to 1. And I have to say I have to add one row also here. I have to add one row plus plus. Okay, so because we have added one here, same thing I will do for this guy. I just column, and I can say column, and here C, capital C. Okay, after that what we did here, we have formulated the variable. Here. So here what I will say, answer of I will be equal to, and I have to convert it to the long. For that we will use typecasting here, long. We will use long n into long n, and what after that what I have to do, we have to minus here, we have to minus the n long. Okay, we say here long n, and what we have to do, we have to add long 1 1r and 1c, and I will convert this into, I don't want to write long too many times, so I will say I convert this to the long. So what I will do, I will go add 1r plus 1c. Okay, after that what I have to do, I have to add both the multiplication here. I have to add both multiplication here. Okay, this is the formula we created here. Okay, this is the formula we created here, so I am just writing what I created here. Okay, after that I have to return answer. I hope this is clear. Simple, what I told here, this much only I wrote. So let's compile it. Yeah, we do have error. Where do we have error? Yeah, here. Let's compile. Okay, this is answer, sorry. Let's see now. So we are getting here 441. So what is the mistake here? Okay, oh, this one we have to do plus C. Okay, and we didn't pull out this guy. So what we will do, we will pull out the column here. I didn't call out for column, I simply copied this. I was little lazy for that, sorry for that. And this one will be 1. So I want to pull out the column here. Let's compile it. Yeah, it's running right now. Let's submit and see. Do we get time error? I think so. We got the time error here. What was the mistake here? Let's see. Okay, so 0 plus 1 k of I. Again we have to do it. See, now it's, let's see. A small, I was little lazy for this. Don't be lazy. Let's see if it's running. Yeah, it's running right now. I was little lazy for this guy, and sorry for that. Please note how I did. Same thing we have to do, nothing much. Okay, I hope this code is clear. If you have still doubt, please do comment. I will surely help you. And if you like this video, please do like, comment and share, and keep coding. Chalo, bye.